Greetings, my friends. I am Gilles Mansillon. I am called to return and continue to speak about those very important times. We're really going through the shift of the ages. We're very in a very important portal right now, the whole decade is significant, and the hardest part is behind us. It is very for those who have chosen the ascension to really continue to stay connected to your heart, and that your third eye be connected to the heart. The third eye is the center of the seat of our consciousness as we ascend. Life is being revealed through us, the eye of our mind, and understand there is only God here. There in truth, all is God. There is nothing else. Everyone is a unique aspect of the eternal source. Every soul is at a different level of consciousness, learning different lessons with a different path. But we all have a unique frequency, a unique origin, a unique history, and a unique destiny, a unique way of ascension. The key is to know is for those who are ascending is like what we seek is to how much love and how much light, how much unity we are able to contain within ourselves, to embody, to express, to communicate, to be really. Because at first we have to have a spiritual posture. To fake it till we make it, and we no choice. So at the beginning, when we become aware, when we first awaken, then we integrate all kinds of intellectual knowledge, and then eventually we integrate the frequency and the vibration. But everything's accelerated right now, so the deeper the connection, the more real it is. Same thing on the soul level. The more we feel a connection to someone, the more it is important to our soul. And our soul is the bridge between the material and the spiritual. It is an eternal being that works 24/7 with our oversoul and our guides, with the other soul and the other higher self, and supervised by the Creator to make everything progress and advance in the evolution of the global consciousness. So we have this individual consciousness and we have this universal consciousness, and so we want to keep to have at the forefront of our consciousness the presence of God. It's not easy because do not expect to accept you are being trained to become an ascended master, to move into angelic frequencies, but to take it one step at a time. Little steps are fine, just take your time. No, you are beloved by the Creator just where you are, as you are, and every step you make is being celebrated on high. So we seek to have to be aware that God is present in the forefront of our consciousness all the time eventually. But at the beginning, we have to return to center, to the stillness presence of the I Am presence 100 times a day if necessary, each and every day, and to increase the spiritual, your meditation, whatever. It's important to continue to cultivate this sense of inner light connection and development of our consciousness on that level. I thank you very much. Not to forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment, and for your donations if you can. It's really assisting me right now. And so just to continue I'm here to encourage you to cultivate the spiritual aspect of yourself, although everybody is following their own path, and there is no criticism for those who are not interested in spirituality, who have a different approach. But we're expecting this great big solar flash. Maybe it'll be more than one solar flash. We don't know how intense it will be. We don't know when it will be. But within these decades, everything will really the decades of all the changes. By 2030, everything will be changed. We're just going through a process right now, but we have to do the inner work. No technology or political leader or galactic intervention will make lasting change if we are not able to do the inner work. And nobody can do this inner work for ourselves. We have to learn to live more in the heart and less in the screens. For me, I know I have a little bit of screen addiction, but I know as soon as I start my project and my life is organized, I have a studio, I'll be a lot. This will go really quickly. I'll be completely free of screen addiction. But for now, it's like compensating. It's like my connection to the world, and it's fine. But we need to get more implicated in the physical reality, to cultivate our inner light and then bring it into the world. It is very important to do that right now. And there is a big expansion of our higher chakras, the fifth chakra, what we communicate and what we eat, what we bring into our body and what comes out of our body. The sixth chakra, which is the expansion of our consciousness, the seat of our consciousness, and the seventh chakra that connects us to think a spiral of energy that descends from. Once the crown chakra is open, you are able to leave your body, and the light of God can enter with greater ease. Understanding that all religions have all the keys and codes of the ascension is just being interpreted by materialistic beings. So, but there is points of wisdom within all religion, and continue to follow whatever teacher, whatever books, whatever messages, whatever assists you in getting closer to, more connected to your heart, and closer to your source, to your creator. Continue to practice that. Eventually, what is the most real is what comes directly from source. But return to love and unity at the center, at 100 times a day if necessary. Return to the present, and take a conscious breath. Because we're just visiting density here. We're visiting this physical world, and we're de-densifying. We're moving into more ethereal, more light reality. But our true self is really in an ethereal dimensions. Because all densities, all realm of existence are real to those who are living within. Like the fairies live in fifth dimension, that is the realm that they live in, fifth or sixth dimension. For us, the physical and emotional plane is the reality, the physical, emotional is our reality. But for the spirit of the galactic, their ship and those galactic planes are the reality. For the celestial being, their reality is that everybody, for any being, whatever dominant reality is, what is very, feels very real. And because the doors to the worlds are going to be opening, but we're living in a time, in a generation, where we're going to actually have this first contact of where the galactic doors are going to be opening. We're going to move into Star Trek, the exploration of our galaxy. So it will be really nice. We're really in important times, and the hardest is behind us. For it's normal to have physical fatigue sometimes when we wake up in the morning, because our soul is doing a lot of work on the and at night, and there is like a very interesting dreams. I shared it in the French video. I don't know if I share it, but here, but. And it's normal also to go through emotional ups and downs because there is a recalibration. Sometimes it's okay to 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 um, to ask for a break, to go spend a few hours in the med beds in the ships to regenerate, or to do whatever, to take a vacation, to take a break before you go to sleep, or to join the school of magic of Merlin, or on the inner planes. There is all kinds of things we can ask for once we know those things are accessible. But all our souls are doing a lot of things that we are not aware. The human body is a miracle. It is something amazing. And listen to your body. It is made of thousands of very complex energy systems, and there are hundreds of thousands of chemical transformation at all time for it to work. So, and right now we are implicated in this great universal experiment of ascending the collective body of the planet into the realm of light. So it is a very powerful. It is very for me. It's good to use mineral and crystal. Right now, I'm using this labradorite because I have pain in my shoulder. It's a territorial saying between different souls, the place they have in my life. I know. I've received an answer about why, but it's like this pain is still there, and so this is really helping me. It's a beautiful, but see what mineral can you need at any given time. It's good to have access to that, and so keep your mind's eye really connected to the heart, and to keep the presence of the one and finite creator in the forefront of your consciousness. The more you remember that God is present with you at any given time, the more you trust that God can provide for you, the more things will flow. Huh? For God is not limited by any dogmatic beliefs or like all moralities. God experiences everything. He knows everything. He's only bounded by love and unity, and he experiences everything. So as long as you do no harm, you're completely free to express yourself and be unique in what you seek, what you want to experience. As long as you do no harm, there is absolutely no judgment. Even if others in society may criticize you, just be discreet about what you do. If some people try to just show the result. When we have things, sometimes we have to keep it discreet, and then once everything is unfolded and manifested, then we can show it to the world. Otherwise, people will be jealous or will try to put sticks in our wheel. So just you have to find the balance into what you share and what you keep for yourself. But this unification with the source is important, and you can call on the Christ, Joshua, Sananda, to assist you from within and above to with this unity, because it's really what he achieved down here and what he came to express also. This ability to be one with God. And for him, God was everything, and he was completely one with God. And even being crucified didn't really matter, because he was with the Creator. So otherwise, he could have defended himself and get out of it. But God didn't tell him get out of it, so he didn't get out of it. To be honest, he's a good friend, somebody that you can rely on. He's not an object of worship, but he's definitely a central, the master who holds the key to the connection to the source. So do not. You can always call on him. For understanding, the dark forces are not something to fight against. It's just the absence of light. So it's more like practicing. I've practiced a little bit of martial art when I was young, a martial art called Aikido, because in karate or Kung Fu, they say there is a train coming at you, you have the strength, you can stop it. But in Aikido, there is a train coming at you, you get out of the way, you let it pass. So it's like with all dark energy in Aikido, force come at you, you neutralize it, you bring it to the center. So it's all about neutralizing the dark forces, transmuting it, rather than fighting against it. So it's techniques will develop more and more. But align and trust with the higher flow, the magic, the synchronicity. It will bring synchronicity, more resources, more connection, more opportunities. And we cannot rest on past accomplishments. We always need to move forward, to learn, to grow, to continue to expand. We need to return to center, to stillness, and to take breaks, and to balance out work, entertainment, and relaxation. So it's like playtime is very important as well. But we need to continue to learn, to grow, to expand. It's very, very essential as well. So this dream was. I should share it. It's very strange. Dreams are very strange. I was walking down the street with someone, a friend. I'm not really sure, I forgot who it was, and I was on the phone with Jeff Bezos, is the boss of the founder of Amazon. Everybody knows him, and I was trying to convince him of something. I forgot what it was, but it was very important that he understood. He didn't care because he had a boat, and that was should have been a concern for him. And I was trying to convince that. So say, well, you have a boat, you should be concerned. And I forgot what it was, but he didn't care. So I just I wished him well with his wedding, because he's getting married this weekend. And I said, well, I have this project. So, yeah, I know. I was like, well, okay, well, bye. And I woke up, so it was very bizarre. And the whole day came into my mind, my consciousness on the astral plane. Maybe you can be, maybe one day we'll be friends, or we'll be a client. I don't know. It's got a lot of beautiful properties. So if you need some art, maybe. I don't know. We wish him well in this wedding, this big celebration in Italy right now. So the card of the day is the Mother. The Mother from the Akashic record. This is remembering the Mother of the universe, Sophia, the Mother Earth, the nurturing quality of the Mother. And I'm going to pull some cards here. Well, dreams are strange. You cannot always figure out why you're dreaming something, but it's a mean by which to communicate, where your soul wants to communicate certain things. And the card of the day from the Oracle of Wisdom is happy, to accept the perfection in all things, to see eventually it's arriving at this point of homeostasis, where we feel that life is so perfect, nothing that can be done can improve it. There will always be something that challenges for the expansion, but it's accepting the perfection in all things. The wisdom is the turning point, the crossroad. So it's the crossroad, and there is going to be very much the separation of the timeline. This whole the next few months and the next years is really the timelines are really between the two species of human, those who are ascending and those who are not, is really getting more determined, more defined. what we need to understand is imagination. Imagination is more powerful than knowledge, so continue to cultivate your imagination. What we need to do is the destiny, is to fulfill our destiny, and for that we just need to align with our highest potential, our highest joy, our highest service. And the outcome is an exchange of gift, to be able to give and to receive, to share. So it's all about, life is all about sharing. We want to share more of the life of God. Well, my friend, thank you very much. For those who want to, thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I thank you for your donations. If you want to discuss art, and soon I'm going to have a project. I'm going to be able to bring my art into the world. For certain things, now I'm doing abstract paintings that I really love. I think they're really amazing. But for many years, I was doing symbolic and spiritual, symbolic and conceptual spiritual art, and that has never been done in the whole history, not just of the earth, but even up there. They told me that in the solar system that's never seen certain of these images anchoring so much spiritual energy. So I know I'm going to be able to bring that into the world, and it will be well received. So it's going to be quite interesting phase that is ahead for me, bringing my art into the world. But right now I have some paintings available. If you're interested, you can always contact me. I'm going to finish with a song that went through my mind. I'm not really sure why. It's a romantic song, very romantic song. Maybe a new romantic cycle is unfolding, starting. And this song is called Everything I Do. It goes like this. Look into my eyes, you will see what you mean to me. Search your heart, search your soul, and when you find me there, you will search no more. Don't tell me it's not worth trying for. You can't tell me it's not worth dying for. You know it's true. Everything I do it for you. Look into your heart, you will find there's nothing there to hide. Take me as I am, take my life. I would give it all, I would sacrifice. Don't tell me it's not worth fighting for. I can't help it, there's nothing I want more. You know it's true, everything I do it for you. There's no love like your love, and no other could give more love. There's nowhere unless you're there, all the time, all the way. Oh, you can't tell me it's not worth trying for. I can't help it, there's nothing I want more. Yeah, I would fight for you, I'd lie for you, walk the wire for you, I'll die for you. You know it's true, everything I do it for you. Beautiful song. I think it was Canadian singer, Canadian author, Brian Adams, I think. Very romantic. I don't know why. I'm just being single right now. Spretska keeps saying that I'm going to be married, and so it's like, well, let's meet someone and have a relationship working before I even think of commitment. But everything is, the soul has certain knowledge that is beyond us, so we have to trust and let it unfold. The card of the day from the angel perspective is the revelations, and to allow the revelations to come in. The highest revelation is what is revealed from within. the wisdom is about hesitation. Well, it's like, because see, deep inside I know what spirit wants to tell me is that with this soul connection I have, she's the one for me. But since I feel a reconnection, it's like there's a little bit of hesitation. What needs to be understood is optimism. But it's okay to hesitate. Huh? It's okay to hesitate, but then once stop hesitating, there is talk about reconciliation. So it's probably what they want to talk about. What we need to do is the request, to continue to ask in order to receive, to make clear requests to the universe, and to be very clear and precise. And the outcome is patience. Huh? So what comes as a result of our request wealth. So it's good, inner wealth and outer wealth, to be abundant, to be prosper, to have all the resources, abundant resources. And patience, we're learning through patience, we're learning authenticity. Because this is really strengthening our inner light. The more we need to wait for something, and the more we'll appreciate it as well. Well, I hope this message was interesting. I wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.